All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the League Season 43 Finals here with nasmith99. Nasmith is a point ahead of me in the current standing, so I need to win 3.5 games to take the championship, and Nasmith needs 3. So, this is going to be a goons board. We've got... There's a cat on the roof outside. All right, there's going to be a goons board. So we're going to need recruiters, you're going to need goons, you need journeymen, maybe some sheep. I don't know, you can't really, you can activate the midterm, but it's not that easy to do. You also have to spend... You have to like buy golds and trash them to recruiter, I guess. It's a bit awkward. Treasury might be valuable just for the cash. The cantrip cash. The opening I think is pretty clearly silver. You could do sheepdog. I don't think you do miser. This I may take a sheepdog on. I guess I could banish an estate. It's gonna be... an interesting board. To be sure, yeah, so they had 6, they take an altar, which I think is reasonable. I guess that draw could have gone quite poorly, but in any case it didn't. I guess if you have enough draw, well, I don't know. So far my draws are quite nice. I also got to recruit every single one of my estates, which is pretty big here. I assume they didn't find an estate, otherwise they would just be trashing it. See, they did silver by goons. Okay. Oh, but I didn't find the other treasury. Which would have helped a little bit, I guess. This is gonna be quite awkward at different points. To be sure. I still have 6 coppers. I'm gonna need to trash the silvers, I guess. Maybe I should have got a journeyman. This is awkward. For sure. Maybe it should have been. It probably should have been. Whatever. I'm not gonna ask for that. Dude. It probably should have been. Well, certainly something different. It would have been nice to have goons in hand instead of sheepdogs. mean, it's tough if they get this hand right, where they have a journeyman in hand and then they name copper and toss 3 of them. I mean, it's a little hard anyway. I mean, I feel like that was the difference between our 2 past couple turns, is that I should have kept a sheepdog for sure. But of them having goons or journeymans in the opening hand versus not. This is not great either. Not super great. What's down here? There's like 2 sheepdogs. An altar and a silver. I guess we can draw it just by discarding silver no matter what. This is pretty bad too, wasn't it? I mean, it certainly wasn't good. What was the choices on the second recruiter? Maybe that should have been goons. Not great. So we really wanted to play the second goons and probably be able to buy a copper. Maybe that's not really feasible. If only you could play it right, you know. This is okay. All right, so they had a pretty bad draw here. It's just nice. Finally, I mean, they're not thin yet, honestly, so it's nice to have them miss. Oh, I don't know. I need to find that estate. Possibly. Well, that didn't work out. Now I wish it was a copper. I don't know if the money will really matter, but in theory, it maybe was a little better. Okay. Could be double sheepdog. It's either Goon's Gold Copper or Goon's Double Sheep. It's probably double sheepdog, right? This was a great starting hand. For me. The altar was gone. Trying to think here. I don't know. They had 3 Goons. Got confused somewhere. They have a little bit of villager problem. Okay. What do I want to recruit? They don't have some massive amount of money. Don't know what the pileouts look like here. They can, I don't want to give a second. I can get greens. They do have 5 sheepdogs to my 1. This is pretty good. I guess there is something to be said for doing the doing like Goon's Gold over Journeyman, but the Journeyman is draw in hand consistency versus a little bit worse flexibility with economy and villagers. Trying to work around the, I guess you could have gone like Goon's Altar, Copper. Wouldn't have been crazy. I don't really know where the exactly where their villager stuff's gonna end up. Did they trash a recruit or they just didn't play it? That's quite confusing to me. I would think you almost have to play it on something. I don't know what you play it on, but 1 villager going into this next turn. Seems pretty scary. Is it recruiter and sheepdog left in hand? I would think, I don't know. I guess you can buy provinces. I mean, they could easily draw a hand that doesn't see a recruiter. Seems so scary. Already tossed the silver. I'm not gonna go hard on piles here. I'm just gonna wait and see if they, flop. Maybe buy some cherry races. We need to soak up buys. Okay, so let's see. Got 2 goons and a silver in the discard at 8 cards. I do have 4 sheepdogs, so I can just draw them all without playing one of these journeymen, I believe. Maybe I'm incorrect, but... So now the question is, do we do the treasury? Do we need the extra $1? I don't know. Versus the consistency of the journeyman. They're not piling out. They're gonna leave $5 cards. They're not gonna have 17, I don't think. Well, they don't need 17. They don't need 17. They only need 15. But they would need more buys than I believe they have. They have 6. They have 4 goons, or 4 goons. They have 5 buys, 6. They can use 6 gains. So that the estate is still not a threat yet. They won't have the money to do 5 5s, and I have $25. I don't think. It's another silver. Would have been nice to bottom deck journeyman, but this is fine too. I don't think they're gonna have. Well, they may be able to do the goons. That was possibly a real blunder on my part. And now I'm just like banking on them dudding. Yeah, that was probably really stupid. Well, I don't know if they have the flexibility to get it all in play. Maybe they do. 12, 17. They still need $17. Yeah, I'm not sure. I may have botched that. I may fully have botched that. I kind of forgot about the goons. This is a not great opening hand. It's not unworkable, but I may have thrown this one with the journeyman gain. It could have just been a century or something. They do have the recruiter, so that's a problem. $17. I mean, they have $17 in deck. They found the recruiter, so that sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. Pretty sure. They can even trash some of the game. Well, that may not be enough points then. I expect to lose. Depends a bit on where the altar is, I guess, and how much of the sheepdogs they get to. Maybe it doesn't depend on that. I actually don't know. Yeah, that was so bad. I mean, I kind of thought. I mean, I thought of it before my turn, but it felt way too late for an undo, even though it was all like known information. I mean, I think it was certainly too late. They have 1 gold. How many goons do they need? I mean, they can also always estate. They can always triumph, which would be a decent amount of points. Possibly a little bit more than even a goons play. I don't know. I'm assuming they're gonna get there, but maybe it's still dependent on something, or maybe they have the altar here in the bottom and it's unclear. I assume they're just counting stuff up. But I mean, they wouldn't be going for it if this wasn't already good to go. So, fortunately, I botched it. By exact 2. That's so infuriating. That was so stupid of me. I knew I had done that too. I knew it before the end of my turn. I didn't count the point stuff. I guess there was some world where if I had taken a duchy or maybe a triumph or something, that maybe then they can't catch me. I didn't count the points up. That would have been something I could have done even after that would have been something I could have done after making the journeyman gain. I could have still checked the points. That would have been pretty annoying to check the points. I should have won that game because they put themselves in a terrible position, but I just didn't take advantage of it. So, you can open like ferry on the hunting party by a T-Mog. It's like a reasonable thing. You can also just open black market T-Mog. And kind of play that angle. So far we both had the dream draw, so no one has to be sad about that. Which is something. They do draw a estate rather than upgrade kind of nice. Outbow's pretty stinking nice, especially with the fairy. Like, even if you have a really bad hand, you probably can buy a hunting party. Just gotta upgrade, of course, looks quite nice there. This is a great draw for me. This is guaranteed to find the T-Mog. They found their upgrade right off, though. So they're gonna finish. I assume they may trash copyright. Guess there's some consideration for waiting for T-Mog, but probably not. Probably just go into the hunting party. Assume they'll have money for Bazaar and the hunting party. Okay, they get a squire. I don't know if I would have taken a squire. Those are both, well, they're alright. I mean, I would take a courtier. I could use the gold guiding and stuff. I don't know. They don't have Team Mog and Nobles for multi-types, I guess. This looks good. Okay. That wasn't... Is there a hunting party in there? Maybe. I'm gonna try to... bury the nobles, I guess? I'm gonna need... some additional stuff. I'd kill for a bazaar. But probably I can get just another squires and be okay. Oh no, that's not good. I assume this is pretty much... Well, I guess you could consider the legionary. But I think, yeah, I think that looks like the play. They have courtier, but no target, right? We need to find the silver, or we're just gonna have to blow up one of these things. You know what I'm gonna do? This is possibly real bad. I wanted to not do it exactly like this, but I mean, what's bottom? 1, 2, 3. It's just a copper, right? Well, this is either this or get another squire. Get a squire, I guess is what I mean. No T-mogging. Doesn't matter. I guess we'll be sad if it turns out we're living in a world where he can 3-pile on this and win. But I don't think we're living in that world. But I've been wrong before. AK 5 seconds ago. I don't know. Can they get the estates? I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. I don't actually, I again don't really have a T-Mog play. Unfortunately, I haven't drawn the silvers into hand. I mean, displace opens up some options. They could very well. King's Court displace may get them there. It's just it's way different than the courtier, which is like plus buy. I wouldn't be at all surprised if King's Court displace is sufficient to get Nasmith to a finish here, because you can ferry the squires or something. I mean, there's just a lot of different things you can do. And maybe I'm stupid to have gone the nobles, but or gone 3 nobles, obviously, and I have to do 3 of them. I mean, again, I don't know if this specific thing needed to happen for them to have a finish, or if they could have had one regardless. But they're just, I mean, the thing is, they could buy any of these even if they don't see a win. At least it's not unreasonable for them to buy any of these even if they don't absolutely see a win. But if they do buy like the displace, I mean, they're not going to buy the ghost ship. If they're not going to, buying the ghost ship won't be part of a win. Displace is the most likely one if you're going for a win now, and maybe Silk Merchant, but pretty unlikely. So we'll see what he buys. But even if you buy the displace, it's not like that means definitely there's a win. But it's the scariest one to see him end up buying. It may be the best thing regardless, though. So like it may be clickable without counting everything up. I don't really know the answer to that though. Like the ghost ship may feel reasonable if you're not winning right away to attack me some. Oh well, we will just have to find out. Okay, they bought this Silk Merchant, which is, like I said, maybe encouraging, though it could be a part of a duchy win. Or a capital win. Well, they didn't king the nobles yet, but then maybe that means they're king squire. Does this give them enough to pile estates? Gosh dang it. This works too. Shoot. I don't know. I'm getting kind of unfortunate in the reveals of stuff at the end, or I'm super blowing it. Well, I know I'm super blowing it. That's not in doubt. I'm definitely super blowing it. It's just whether I'm also getting kind of unlucky. I'm certainly super blowing it. It's a pretty good captain board. Guess knights can come into it. You may pick up a crypt. Dame Josephine is not super appealing to just buy. Captain is super appealing to just buy. They may also have hit 6. They did not. But they hit it there. I mean, I can think about doing Ranger at some point. Bought the crypt. I need some money. This was a good turn for them. I kind of felt ahead, but I may very well still lose this. That's interesting. I can play a bunch of knights this turn. That was not super lucky. I guess the correct thing would have been to wait on that, but I do fortunately have a crap ton of magpies that I can just sort of wait on. That was pretty unlucky, right? They drew up to the end of their shuffle. And I played Sir Martin 30 times and it didn't do jack squat. That's not, this doesn't seem right. I did forget about Crossroads. I wonder if I've had Crossroads points. Oh well. Why wouldn't they play Dame Josephine? Is that worth a gold? I guess it's possible. I guess I'm completely lost now, even though I didn't feel like that was the case, but what are my odds of being able to empty the estates before Nasmith can? How many buys do I need? They can make a bunch of buys, but what if maybe they don't draw so good one turn? We already know what these are, right? I have $11. What are my odds if I just try to pile out the estates? $11 isn't enough. $14 isn't. 13 isn't enough. Let's see if I could get. If I could go province, estate, copper, 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 I could do it. I can go duchy, silver, estate, copper. I just have to not get hit by anything. What are the odds they can? And that also doesn't beat 7 estates. Or of course, neither does the other thing, really. Well, the other thing is a little different. I'm just super lost, so like I have to get lucky somehow. So what does that mean? For me in this particular situation. I mean, I guess I can just go province estate over and over and over again. But then they double province or something. Eventually. This is so bad. I mean, I can try and get to double province, right? I can add a gold and a silver. And maybe a copper. They may just empty the estates. That's pretty unlikely. 1, 2, 3, 4 captains. Hmm. What does a copper do for me? I mean, other than it, I guess it's not in the way. Their deck is tiny. Maybe I needed 2 coppers. Be able to go province, estate, or something. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm just so stupid. I wish. I don't know. I don't feel as bad about the Nobles one for some reason. I feel real bad about the first game. Could have gone Nobles Province when I went triple Nobles. That might have been okay. Oh well. I'll lose the magpie. More where those came from. I'm so mad about the time I played 3 or 4 Sir Martins and I got 1 silver. And it was on a clean shuffle. It was on a clean shuffle, right? That they had all their captains in Junkin. I have literally no idea why he's doing this super gold stuff, but it seems awful to me. But what do I know? What a... This time he's got 2 captains down. What do the buys look like if they don't have an actual crossroads? How much money exactly can they bring to bear? I mean, quite a bit. They do Sir Michael as 3 buys. They have 2 captains. The captain in deck can't be played. Okay, they can get up to 1, 2, 3, 4. They cannot get up to 5 buys. Can they double province? They had 5 buys. Which is the most I can get. Can they do like... They set so much aside. Can they do double province duchy? Do they have enough money for that? Because just double province doesn't work. Unless I miscounted the buys. I mean, I guess I can get 6 buys actually. And if they all are played as... Well, that's not possible. Well, it could be possible if I do the... I'm not clear, super clear on how much money they have total. But I don't think it's $21. The night hits will, like, for sure matter here. This isn't even super clear to me, right? Like, one of them is just played for buys at the end. right? That's not totally clear to me. I still have $10. Don't know exactly what Nasmith has. Just 13. Great. Okay, we found the crossroads. So this one can go ahead and be Ranger. I have to play... Well, I should do whatever gives me the best chances. But I have to play 3 more as a Ranger. Just need to find $1 in here. Okay. I think they got way too in on the quest stuff. I didn't really understand that. I should be up 3-0 now. I had good enough shuffles to win the first 2 games. I just didn't play them well enough. Oh well. I don't have the... I guess I can gamble on my next turn. I suppose you do double tack just to get into some of that, just to have some of the buy-in. Triumphal Arc stuff. I don't remember how the gamble and chapel stuff interacts everywhere. Not exactly anyway. I wonder if you keep an Anna state. Probably doesn't matter. This definitely feels like a hard board to win. This feels like it's going to be hard to win. May get Forge? I don't know. Forge is a little harder of a sell to me than just having a bunch of... I guess once the conspirators get split up, though, nobody may have the greatest stuff ever. Force doesn't help that much, though. I mean, because of course you can only convert what you have. Yeah, okay. So Nasmith can do this thing where he... I mean, I I don't have a chance to do anything like that at all. I don't remember how this. I don't remember if you try to gamble this or not. Yeah, the 5-2 is just, you get to trash so much quicker, and he's first player. So get a 4 trash for sure here. I guess the worst outcome is like 3 if he had gambled into. I don't even know if it's possible once you reveal a couple cards, but 2 and 3 estate, if that's possible, which I don't know. I don't think it's, anyway, it may be possible. That might be bad enough for me to catch. I don't know here. Like, what does a gamble hit do for me? If I plays 2, I get a trash 3. I mean, that's okay, but it only happens 1 out of 6 times, so it doesn't feel that good to try for. And I don't know here is kind of a similar problem, right? My shuffle is totally fine. I just don't know that it'll. Be totally fine enough to catch me up. Maybe that should have been conspirator. Gross. That's incredibly bad. Pretty unlucky, I guess. I don't know. I still have no idea how this game plays out. You can get the tactician, but it doesn't do anything for you yet, right? He doesn't have enough. Maybe. I mean, I guess 7 is enough for it to do something for you. Well, sad times. Yeah, this doesn't work at all. Whatever it is I have in mind here doesn't work at all. I don't know that I don't know there was a path that did work. But this certainly doesn't. No fishing village here means we just full on dud now, which was fairly likely. Anyway. We just gotta try. Oh, it didn't work. Didn't work. This isn't any better. I guess you go ahead and get it. I mean, you do like double fishing village here. Well, congrats to nasmith. We get a new person to join the league champion club. He obviously is an incredibly strong player who has been at this level for a while now, just hadn't quite gotten the win yet. I mean, I guess you can gamble them, it doesn't matter hugely. So sad. I want to keep these. They're like part of my club, you know, they're like part of my entourage. 50-50, boom. We did it. They said it wasn't possible. Just buy a moat. Anyway, they have 16 now, so they'll just start buying provinces, and they may miss at some point, but probably not. Obviously, a huge amount of their cards are what's the word I'm looking for? No one knows. Could be any word. Alright, I've got a plan. That's a lie. I don't have a... They'll never see it coming. The forge. The forage. Yeah, I should have cut those first 2 games. How many of these conspirators didn't draw? 3 of them. So there's still three loose ones. 3 fast and loose ones. As we refer to them in the biz. There's not even anything there's not even anything like nice to forge into. Like the price points don't work out. Which is kind of funny. I mean, you can make the deck more compact, but it doesn't, like I can forge this into a gold. It just doesn't matter. I gotta buy a $2 card for my thingy. Ooh. So we'll play the last couple for a little bit of classic Dominion fun. So we gotta populate lackeys. Okay. Open lackey's catapult. You can also open like something that isn't lackey's catapult. You can open lackey's armory, I guess. I didn't get the best draw of all time. I wouldn't say. I have a catapult on top there, but no lackeys. Not sure about that play I just did. I guess that's the spot to think about doing not I may want to lack it. I may just take the plazas. Well, it worked out. I don't really like his envoy opening very much. Pretty friendly locust. I think getting catacombs is that important. I should be able to get the last couple of plazas this turn. I don't remember my last card. It may be a plaza. Let's try and get a little bit more here. I think there's another plaza down in here. Okay, yeah, so we can get some coffers. At this point, populate just, you know, I mean, you could do it, but do I need this lackeys? What I didn't deserve this. And when we're playing the exhibition game and we're playing the exhibition game and I have 7 plazas and this is what I draw. I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad right now. Where are we at in terms of all the other stuff? I got seven plazas. And I drew Hand of Garbage. That Hand of Utter Garbage. That's fine. Well, it's not good, but probably fine. I don't think he really needs to spend a huge amount of time worrying about that. I would like to draw. I would like to gain another armory, I think. And then either a silver or a scheme. I mean, there's like probably a world where I can end it on the armories with a C's. Just probably takes a lot of luck. I think I would like a second armory. Well, I guess it's not totally clear yet here. Could just be a silver. I don't know how their draw is. Like, if I start catapulting them, is that pretty good? I could populate just for the, sheer joy of it, I guess. What do I get? I don't think it's actually all that great for my deck. I don't think Province is gonna get him there. If I had to guess, discard that. I don't know if this time I'll be able to get to the... How many cards are in the... Oh, plenty. Well, Barely. But yeah. mm. I guess I can exile something. Maybe he'll invest in the whatchamahoozoo, what's it calls it? Here obviously looks quite good. Buys a cobbler. I mean, definitely looks alright here. I hate talisman. They could definitely just get out ahead with gaining whatever stuff. There's a lot of stuff to gain here. I should just make my buys because I don't think it matters that much. What do I buy though? I'm pretty confused here. So there are like plenty of things that are maybe worth buying. Just invest. I'm just going to invest over and over again. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm just going to have invested everywhere. Then his cobbler will still be fine because there's a million things worth gaining here. Yeah, invest isn't great because you're not like locked into doing one particular thing necessarily. I can also take the urchin now, right? Yeah, when I have the shuffle. Could have got a witch, I guess. Okay. I don't really have any much anything I can do about that? Yeah, that's a problem. Gotta wait on the cobbler till the disciple shows up. Now I see the problem there with the invest. That's a nice interaction. Well, nice for them. Not so nice for me. Oh yeah, you can't wait on cobbler. That's not how cobbler works. That is not how cobbler works. This could go pretty bad. Potentially. Which one would I rather? Well, not the caravan. Pretty clearly. So worth getting a walled village? Should I just hit the urchins? I can do the super soldier stuff, which is always pretty fun. It's probably not super good here compared to just like having a lot of disciples and doing groundskeeper stuff, but I'm gonna take the t-shirt. Who cares? This is a ton of terminals. They love the cobblers. I'm not like 100% convinced by the cobblers. That's just me. This does continue to be pretty cute interaction for them. Oh yeah, I'm sure I'm just completely lost here. I guess they're gonna murk me again. Never mind, they did not murk me again. I mean, I left an urchin on the mat, but that could have been worse. Probably. My deck's okay. Well, okay. I mean, I had a much bigger hand than I would have normally. So it's not 100% clear that my deck's okay. But it might be okay. This is either a walled village or a groundskeeper. Here I thought I had more urchins. I don't know how many urchins I actually have in deck. May not be that many. How many did I have? I played play 1, 2. I mainly have 3, so yeah, I guess the question is, how bad do they beat me up with the cobbler stuff now? The answer could be quite bad. I'm not sure. This is kind of stupid. Not the best driver for me. Just to not trash, just to have to trash the Necro. I mean, it didn't really matter for this turn, but still not my preferred outcome there. Of course. I don't know how much gains they can maybe do a peasant. The 2 cobblers. I mean, they can empty some stuff probably. Or it's not too hard for them to empty some stuff. I need the draw though. I could get a witch. Because I could province. How much money exactly can we make? We could have had at least $4 more easy. Keep that for sure. I don't know if we exchange these or not. It's not super clear to me how many more turns we get in this game to say whether another we could also cobbler for a peasant. We did not draw very far. I mean, that's not too surprising. Not super clear on this. Maybe really bad. I have to somehow have the game not end, probably. They just have a lot more pile control. It's not not beyond belief that they could just pile out this turn maybe with talismans. I don't know. That's probably a stretch, but what did they take though? They did take 2 talismans, so I guess they're feeling pretty good about a pile out. On wall villages and peasants, I assume. Yeah, I mean, they just were outplaying my the invest opening when they could go around it. I mean, the interaction was particularly was particularly bad for me, right? Because you could take the I mean, you got the urchin to hand, and it immediately took away the hand size increasing, right? So, anyway, that was bad by me. But well played by him. Certainly, I was just too sloppy in the end game of the first 2 games, where I was definitely in a position where I could win either one of those with cleaner play. So, but GG's to nasmith, and thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm getting a little closer to catching Marcus's record of 2nd places. So that's the silver lining of today's match. But I'll see you all later.